Today we have some very interesting developments. Actually, these came out a few days ago. I'm just kind of late in covering it, but still, no one else on YouTube has really covered this yet. So I feel like I should still make this video, and it's still kind of insane, some of the things we can figure out from this news. So we now have updated retirement dates on some 2025 sets. Basically, every 2025 set, with a few exceptions, are getting retirement dates pushed back. So here you can see from December 2026, these sets are going to July 2027. Some of the summer sets, some of the May sets, even the ARC 170, which was January. And then looking at this other picture, you have December 2026 going to December 2027. So even farther back on some of these summer sets. So this is kind of cool. We can kind of gauge like which summer sets are actually selling better than others maybe. And so, yeah, so the MTT is selling well. Django Slave 1 is selling well. The UCS ATST, the UCS Django Fett Slave 1. I mean, most of these sets, it makes sense why they would sell well. Most of these are really, really good LEGO Star Wars sets. But if you notice, there is one set, just one notable set from summer 2025 that is not getting an extension on the retirement date. That would be the infamous Clone Juggernaut, because LEGO could not call it a turbo tank. It's not big enough to call it a turbo tank. It has to be the Clone Tiny Tank if they were going to call it any kind of tank.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Anyway, yeah, the Clone Turbo Tank is not getting an update on its retirement. It's not getting pushed back. It is probably going to retire December 2026, because that's what all the other sets were going to originally retire before they got the extension. So my guess is December 2026 is when the Turbo Tank is going to retire. And that's not like crazy. It's not super out of pocket. That's like a year and a few months. It's a relatively shorter lifespan, but it's not crazy. But I think it is expected. And I think it says a lot about how the set is actually selling. Not only do we see review bombs on Lego.com and every other retailer with LEGO Star Wars sets, where this set is getting 1.5 stars on average, which is just horrible, and it is the worst rating by far, I'm pretty sure, out of any summer set. Even the 327th Battle Pack is getting an extension on the retirement date, because my guess is it's still selling just fine, because it is still, kind of a Battle Pack. It has clone troopers. It's more affordable than a $160 set. It's $45. It kind of makes sense why it might be selling okay. But the Turbo Tank has nothing going for it at $160. It has minifigs that could have been included in a much cheaper set in a $160 set. The build has absolutely zero redeeming qualities for play. And yeah, the price is outrageous. We all know the story. We all know the set sucks. But we didn't all know if the set would actually sell what the set deserves. Like, is the set going to sell really good somehow because of Commander Bakara and the Galactic Marines in the set? Or is it going to sell how it deserves to sell horribly, which is what I want it to happen. If LEGO makes bad sets, I don't want them to sell well, of course, because then LEGO will hopefully make better sets in the future. That's the hope. And to me, this news kind of confirms that this set is not selling how LEGO intended, because they extended almost every other 2025 set much farther down the line, except for the Clone Tiny Tank. And I think that tells us a lot. Now, I don't know if it's going to bring about any actual change. I don't know what's going to result from this other than the Turbo Tank, of course, retiring earlier than it would otherwise. But I'm super glad there's going to be an open $160 set slot in its place earlier than it would have been otherwise. So if you have refrained from buying the Turbo Tank, even if you wanted those minifigs, I salute you. If you bought it anyway, well, it looks like it doesn't matter, because LEGO still doesn't think it's selling well enough. So, whatever. Good on you. I bought the Chiadi Mundi separately off Whatnot, so I did not support LEGO in any way, even though I did want that Chiadi Mundi minifig. Didn't even buy it off Bricklink, which gives LEGO a little kickback. I don't want to give LEGO any props for this set in particular. I mean, LEGO does a great job in other sets, but the Turbo Tank, I cannot support them in any way. I can't, I really don't even want to say anything positive about the set. There are very few positives about the set, but I don't even want to say anything positive, because the negatives just rub me the wrong way. But I am so glad that it appears the set isn't selling very well. And I think the MTT 100% deserves to sell much better than the Turbo Tank. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Do you think this means the set is selling poorly? Are you glad it's going to retire early? What is your thoughts on the set? And do you think we're going to get any cool sales before this set retires? Let me know in the comments below. Leave a like on today's video if y'all did enjoy. And with that being said, I will see you all in the next video. Have an amazing day. Peace out.